Hello and welcome everybody to Northford Ice Pavilion for tonight's Southern Connecticut Conference Varsity Hockey Contest between your Guilford Indians and the homestanding Lyman Hall-HK Trojans. I'm Dean Cornelio, joined by John Knapp, Jeff Horton behind the camera. Indians start the usual five. Mackey, Ring, Horton, Moore, and Cataruzza on defense. Brandon Mayo in the nets for Lyman Hall. Jason Colmone, the start in net. Kyle Stoddard, Eli Bishop on defense. Caden Betzinger, Derek Lyon, Boomer DeMoro. Love that hockey name.
That's right.
For Lyman Hall-HK. Indians coming off a 6-0 win, John, which you were able to call that action over Wethersfield.
I like those games, Dean.
That was a team high in terms of goals for the season in one game with 6.
Tonight's matchup looks interesting, Dean.
This does look interesting. Lyman Hall now, they've lost their last 2 and 6 out of 8. They are 4-10 on the season. But the interesting matchup, the Indians we've seen throughout the season, there's an interception by Horton. Horton trying to get the shot off, it went wide. Moore sneaky in front of the net. Ring knocked down, Donahue steps on. But we've seen the Indians play a lot of low-scoring games. Right. A lot of defensive games, 1-goal games, 2-goal games, 3-2, 2-1, 3-1, 4-2 kind of games. Lyman Hall, on the other hand, a lot of scoring on both ends. And here's a chance for the Indians. Moore. Shot was deflected.
So it's going to be Lyman Hall. The storyline is Lyman Hall offense and Guilford defense here. Yeah,
we're going to see which prevails. Lyman Hall has been outscored 83-66 in 14 games, while the Indians at 6-4-2 in 12 games have outscored their opponents 39-27. That's quite a goal discrepancy.
It really is.
And that gets by Will Dacey. It's a foot race. C.J. Tangretti on it. Tangretti the shot. Mayo the stick save. Baddock. Shane Duhamel with the pass, picked up by 11 Baccaro. Dacey, Cafaro hit from behind. That one broke it up in front and sent out by Brand. Now it's quickly sent back in. Brand. Pass up here for Donahue. Brian near side boards, trying to get it back to Derek Baddock, and instead it's picked up by Baccaro. Baccaro trying to split a couple Indians players. Cataruzza had other ideas. Dacey out of the zone to center. Couple of common opponents here, John, including Hand of Madison. The Indians split with Hand,
right,
winning in overtime and losing in overtime. Here's Zach Cataruzza. He'll wind and fire. Big save, Colmone. Puck is loose. Official lost sight. Whereas Lyman Hall lost the Hand 10-4.
Is that right?
Yes.
10 goals. Wow.
Okay. Off the draw. You were saying before we went off for a second.
Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say, Dean.
Hate when that happens. Here's Cataruzza.
Whatever it was, it could not have been important.
The Trojans, good opportunity there, trying to go short side high, but Mayo nicely got the blocker up there. Kept in deep by Duhamel. Duhamel will have to give chase. Icing is waved off. Charlie Malloy on the forecheck. Here's Mackey. Ring gets it down low. Checked there by Betzinger. Number 2 in the white for Lyman Hall, Caden Betzinger. Indians offside. Betzinger, though, one of the leading scorers in the state, so we're going to look for him to be one of their biggest threats.
A senior captain for our Lyman Hall. They dropped the puck.
Brand. Mackey Off a skate, here's Horton. Horton picking up speed. Nice drop to Ring. Here's Horton. And that's Caccaro. Rocco Caccaro. We had a couple good names here, John.
They do. Rocco and Boomer.
Great hockey names.
That's right.
Wonder why they chose this sport. Here's Ryan Brand. Brand on the right wing side. Brand will wind up. He'll take the shot. He missed stick side. Good play there by Gaudio. Gaudio shooting one.
Wow.
Great opportunity for Kevin, and Colmone equally a good stop.
I got a feeling Kevin Gaudio would love to have that shot back.
He made a nice move to create a great scoring opportunity for himself. Moore had to take that one. Gaudio doesn't realize he's offsides. Now he'll have to regain the line. Lyman Hall with some time for a breakout. Tebow out there. Cataruzza with a check, knocking down Justin Blair. Salkins, Gaudio, and Tebow. Here's Tebow. Ryan Moore has to be careful getting caught up too far. There's an opportunity. Just missed. Salkins going to the net. Points are open. Salkins gets it back there. Moore, he'll wind and shoot. Never got through. I think it hit Tebow on its way. Or excuse me, Gaudio. Tebow had it along the boards there, and now sent down. Lyman Hall gladly taking icing, John.
Just cool it off.
Chris Caffaro on the faceoff. Caffaro had a hat trick against Wethersfield. His first varsity hat trick for the Guilford Indians. Freshman. Had a great game against the Eagles. 2-on-1 potentially for Lyman Hall. Shot off the post.
Wow.
Might have been side of the net there. Moore. Donahue has it. He's got a winger with him. Baddock. Caffaro. Hit in front of the Lyman Hall bench.
Dean, it looks like Lyman Hall's doing a good job of having a breakout. You can see where they're scoring their goals on their breakout offense.
Yeah, they've had a couple chances here.
Right.
Just over 8 minutes to play, first period. Dean Cornelio, John Knapp, Jeff Horton with you from Northford Ice Pavilion. We should mention, John, tonight with an Indians victory, they would clinch a playoff spot in the CIAC state tournament. Dacey will shoot one. Camone saw it all the way, gloved it. No rebound with Brian Donahue in the crease. Jack Petrick on the faceoff.
Seems to be a discussion at the Guilford bench. Well, both benches it looks like now, Dean.
Guess the officials had a message for each team. Petrick also scored in the last contest.
That's right.
His second goal of the season against Wethersfield. Icing against the Trojans. Mackey. Lyman Hall has some speed out of their zone.
They do. We haven't seen them set up in offense yet, though.
No.
It's all been breakout stuff, which is sort of what we expected, I think, a little bit coming in.
Yep. Here's Dacey. Dacey, a nice move. Has a man in front. Oh, nice tip by Horton.
Well, he had to dive for that puck.
Great tip there. Matty Horton also scored in the last game against the Eagles. Ryan Moore, a couple of assists on a few of his blasts from the point. Horton. Ring. Into the forecheck now. It goes back to Ryan Brand. D to Dacey. 7 minutes to go, first period. Here's Mackey. James. Dumps in to Hamill on it first. Checked by Mackey. Justin Blair and help his teammate. Oh, looking for Ring. Cataruzza the drive. Ring shoots. Somehow Colmone kept it out of the net. Indians with a couple of great quality chances there, John.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Cataruzza. Ring to Moore. Colmone the stop, and we've got a penalty coming up for tripping.
Looks like number 6, Shane Duhamel, will be spending a little time in the box, Dean. Tripping at the 6:31 mark.
So first power play of the night to the Indians. Cataruzza, Derek Lyon in pursuit there. So it's Moore. Ryan, the team leader with 8 goals and 17 points. Takes the shot, pad save Colmone. Nobody crashing the net. It's Baddock, Cafaro, Donahue, Moore, and Cataruzza. Good work there by Kyle Stoddard to waste some time. Cataruzza has it. Zach gives a look. Baddock. And nice keeping by Cataruzza. Donahue with the shot. Colmone the stop. And no rebound. Mackey on the face-off. And he wins it back. Horton helps it to Cataruzza. Zach will line and fire. It's a mask save there, John, by the goaltender. Cataruzza across to Moore. Moore, nice look for Horton. I said to Jeff Horton, our cameraman, before the game tonight, that I think this is going to be a breakout game for Zach Cataruzza. I don't know why I feel it, and he's had a few good opportunities. Here's Horton, the one-timer. Try to go short side. Cataruzza's been snake bitten a little bit, and he's due. That one, I don't even know if Colmone saw it, but Moore missed.
Scott Cataruzza coming down the side. Oh.
Zach will send it down low. Mackey.
30 seconds left on the penalty.
Zach has it. Looking to pass it in front. Still with it. 1-on-2, still controlling. Cataruzza missed far side. Final 15 of the power play, and the Trojans dump it down. Mayo will play it into the corner. So Indians with some good pressure. Doesn't look like they'll have anything to show for it, though.
One more rush up the ice.
And offside's the call. Petrick wins it cleanly from Caden Betzinger. Petrick. And we get the whistle.
Well, Guilford will be on a penalty kill now for 2 minutes. Carson Sperry, who's wearing 15 tonight, will be called for a 2-minute tripping penalty. At the 4:15 mark, we'll call it, Dean.
And the Indians immediately send back, and it's Brian Donahue who's going to get to the puck first.
Brian doing a good job tying it up in the corner.
Against 2 or 3 Lyman Hall players there. Certainly probably physically stronger than some of those players, so he's able to take advantage. Oh, what a hit by Brand!
The gate, he knocked open
the door open.
Yeah, a dangerous play. You catch an edge on one of those doors. If you catch an edge on one of those doors, you're in trouble.
So Donahue will take the face-off. And that's Stoddard. Stoddard carrying into the Guilford zone. Still scoreless, just over about 3:35 to go in the period. Minute 10 left of power play. Brand with another hit. And he'll gladly do the honors and clear the zone.
Even with the power play, Dean, they haven't really set up on offense.
No.
They haven't had a chance to set up.
Here's Caden Betzinger. Here's the man we expect to maybe do some damage. If they're going to do it. He's one of the ones. And another good opportunity. Mayo with 2 good stops, and the Indians clear. Mike Ring forces Jason Colmone to cover up and take the face-off deep in his own zone. Ring, Horton, Moore, and Cataruzza on the PK. It's number 10, Justin Blair. Ring takes it from him. Horton all by himself in the middle of the ice. Moore dumps it deep. Final 15 seconds of the Sperry penalty. Indians have done a great job here on this penalty kill.
That's right. A lot of forechecking, keeping the puck in the Lyman Hall-Haddam-Killingworth zone.
Picked up by Tangretti. Tangretti flips it. Ring has it with the glove. Sends it back. Penalty time over. Carson Sperry out of the box. James Mackey steps on for him. Puck behind him. Here's Moore trying to create some space. Takes the shot wide. Moore following it. Play behind the Lyman Hall net. Up top, Moore. Moore shoots, tips. Couple bangs at it right there. Mackey has it. Up top to Moore. Look out. Over to Cataruza. Rips it wide and out of the zone. Minute and a half to go, first period. Still no score. Guilford and Lyman Hall HK. Cataruza takes the shot. He scores! Zach Cataruza finds the back of the net. Okay. Cataruza takes the shot. He scores! Zach Cataruza finds the back of the net. So our prediction looks good so far, John.
So far is right, Dean.
Cataruza is second of the season with 1:25 to go. Boy, did he pick that nicely.
It looked like he hit the goalkeeper in the face mask again, and it ricocheted off the mask into the back of the net. Might have glanced the crossbar on the way in.
Farrow wins the draw back to Cataruza. And that'll go for icing against the Indians.
So they give Ryan Moore the assist on that.
He did. Yeah. Oh, Mayo, look out. Puck behind him. And that comes off its moorings.
Nice save there by Zach Cataruza.
And Cataruza comes back and makes the, he certainly helped out his goalie.
He went behind Mayo and flicked that puck out of there before the mooring came off. The net came off the mooring.
Mayo got the glove on it, thought he had it in his glove. Right. And then the puck bounced behind him. Cataruza alert play again. Two big plays by him on both ends. Had
to dive over Brandon to get there.
Yep. Donahue. Moore with a big hit. And here's Will Dacey. Will with 50 seconds to play. Dacey carries up. Tries to center. Baddock knocks it down. To Cafaro. Couldn't get a shot off. Brand plays it low.
I didn't think Cafaro expected to get the puck that close in by the net.
Off a skate of Tangretti. That's Brand trying to clear. Get some help from his teammates. Dumped back in. Final 10 seconds of the period. Cafaro. Baddock, that's a dangerous pass in the middle of the ice.
Oh, it's a hand pass.
And Brand will hold on as time runs out in the period. So, a good first period, John. It went back and forth for a while. It went back and forth for a while here. But, as predicted, Zach Cataruza was going to have a game tonight. And he certainly...
They're feeding him. They're feeding him. And they should.
Indians outshoot him 14-4 in the first period. Wow. So certainly some domination there. We questioned whether it was going to be more of a defensive game or a wide open game. And at times we've seen a little of both, but the scoreboard kind of shows a low-scoring affair.
That's right. So. Shot count indicates otherwise. So.
Right. So, good first period. Let's see if the Indians can continue the momentum. Cataruza with a goal, and he stopped one as well. So, after one period of play, Guilford Indians 1, Lyman Hall HK no score. We are back. Start of the second period underway here from Northford Ice Pavilion. Here's the Indians' goal scorer, Zach Cataruza. Over to Moore. Moore will dump in. And he didn't reach the center stripe, so the Indians are called for icing. James Mackey has quite a night ahead of him here, John.
Why is that?
James is, there the Indians center number 22 took the draw, but And we have a penalty coming up for roughing. Is it on Moore? It looks to be.
He's not arguing.
We'll get back to James in a minute.
Typically when they're guilty, Dean, or when they're not guilty particularly, they raise their hands, they raise their palms. Not this time. So early in the second period, Guilford goes on a penalty kill.
So James is supposed to be in Washington, D.C. with the choir group performing in D.C. this long weekend. And instead, just so he can play hockey, he's here tonight, and he's driving out after the game to go to D.C. so he can practice tomorrow and perform Monday.
Is that
and
right?
A penalty coming up now on the other way to Lyman, so quickly that penalty kill's erased, and it's tripping against Derek Lyon. But John, both number 3s are bad boys here.
That's right. 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. 1:41 to be specific.
Number 3.
And here's a chance for Batzinger. It's 4-on-4 hockey. A little bit more wide open. We've seen the speed on both sides at times.
That's right.
So we'll see if that can become more evident here. Cataruzza.
2 minutes tripping at 24 seconds.
And that puck bounces out of the zone. Ring. Here's 15, Tangretti. Puck bouncing on these guys so far early on in the period. Cataruzza taken to the ice, driven down by Rocco Caccaro. Here's Chris Caffaro. Caffaro tripped up, and a penalty again coming up to Lyman for tripping.
Yikes. With the Lyman Hall-Haddam-Killingworth penalty, it'll be 4-on-3.
Shane Duhamel in the box. Tripping on Duhamel. 4-on-3 for another 45 seconds. Caffaro set up in front. Powell thinking about breaking in from his defensive position. He gets the pass from Dacey. Winds and shoots. Rebound is there. Just out of the reach of Horton. And Batzinger, I think he embellished that just a little bit.
Right, well, he went in with the shoulder, and Matty ducked him, and he went flying over Matty Horton.
So that wasn't Mr. Horton's fault. Looked like he was trying to draw a penalty on that, which was surprising that they're down 4-on-3. You don't want to put yourself out of the play. You're only down to 3 men as it is. Nice pass across. Horton in front. They score! What a passing play! Only down to 3 men as it is. Nice pass across. Horton in front. They score! What a passing play! Caffaro from Horton. And Dacey. And the Indians get a power play tally with 12:47 left.
Unselfish play by Matt Horton.
Really, all four worked nicely there. Powell got it over to Dacey on the wing. Dacey sent it all the way across here to Horton, who found Caffaro standing alone.
Right.
And he would not be denied. 1:18 left of power play time remaining on the Duhamel penalty. And the officials conferring over by the Lyman bench. Not sure what the issue is here, but
there's somebody getting kicked out of this game.
Yep.
One of the coaches for Lyman Hall is getting, or Haddam-Killingworth Lyman Hall, is getting kicked out. He's forced to leave. Asked to leave.
Asked to leave, yes.
So, with the ejection from the coach, Dean, it looks like there's going to be a penalty assessed to the bench. So Haddam-Killingworth is down one player.
Colin Ahern is serving it, but it's now 5-on-3.
Right.
Another two-man advantage for Guilford. They could really put it away early here. Here's Mike Ring. Up top to Ryan Moore. Cataruzza. Horton has it. Up top. Oh. He had Cataruzza skating one way and tried to pass it back the other way. So unsportsmanlike the call on the coach. Ring knocked down. Cataruzza to Moore now. for Horton. Horton drops to Moore, shooting wide. Cataruzza with it. Gets it over to Moore. Oh. And he's looking for Ring for the one-timer. Here's Horton. 20 seconds left on the two-man advantage. And Batzinger with a nice play to intercept and backhand it down the ice. Cataruzza through center over the line. Zach. Moves back to the point. Moore. Mackey to Moore. Down low. That's Horton. It's 5-on-4 now. One man is back. Ring. Indians with a 2-0 advantage. Moore. Block. Ring. Has room.
He waited too long.
Yeah, could have let that one go earlier.
Yep.
Here's Moore. Has Ring up top. Cycles back. Takes the shot. Went off of Mackey. Horton was also in front of the net. Cataruzza. Cataruzza's got it. Gets it to the wing. Penalty time now over. Back to full strength. Tipped right on. Colmone the save on the tip from Ring off the pass from Ryan Moore. So good opportunity there, but denied by Colmone. So 10:43 to go. Indians with a 2-0 advantage. And that puck bounces over Ryan Brand and into the Guilford bench to the backup Hunter Martins, who hands it to the official.
Hunter should have made that save.
So face off at center. Cafaro trying to knock that one down. Powell, fan on it. Here's a chance. Brandon Mayo bailed him out. Opportunity for Nick Piccaro. Cafaro the other way. Baddock holds the line. Cafaro wide of the net. That's Duhamel. Duhamel with a couple penalties on the night so far. Nice pass across. Shot wide of Mayo. Donahue to Cafaro. Try to backhand it over. And we have a penalty coming up. I think it's going to be to Donahue for elbowing. So Brian Donahue in the box with the elbow. Lyman Hall HK.
Boy,
power play.
He didn't mean it.
A lot of times they don't. Stick save Mayo. To the point. Slapper. Look up. Oh, what a save! That was Cataruzza again.
Fantastic.
Cataruzza went behind Mayo and got his stick in the crease. Lyman Hall had the open net after Mayo made the first save. I believe
the first save was beautiful.
It was a good save. Yeah. Very good save. Cataruzza again, a second stop. Wow.
Cataruzza with a goal and 2 saves tonight.
More knocked down by Ring. It's going to be a high stick. Horton lets it go. Mike Ring with a great hand-eye coordination, though, to knock that one down. He's a lacrosse player, though, isn't he? So
yeah, he is. Yeah. I wouldn't be able to knock that down with a tennis racket, Dean. And they're doing it with a hockey stick.
Ring checked from behind the net. 55 seconds left on the Donahue penalty. Carrying up Lyon. Lyon takes the shot. Try to go short side on Mayo. Glove down. Duhamel. And Ryan Moore will take it.
He's got Ring.
Moore. Try to get around Batzinger. Oh, big hit there. Moore. That's not a very fair in terms of size.
Yeah.
Boomer has the hockey name, but Moore has the size. And Boomer took the worst of that one. Ring with a hip check. Mike Ring sits down Caden Batzinger. Indians displaying some physical strength here tonight, John.
Penalty rolls off now, Dean. Good penalty kill by the Indians.
About halfway through the period. Indians with a 2-0 lead. It's James Mackey. Mackey. He had Horton in front of the net. Keeps it behind. Tries to cycle back to Ring. Mackey still with it. Horton parked in the face-off dot. I think he hit Horton with that shot. Ring for Horton on his backhand. Spun around, still has it.
Oh.
Hit the official.
Right in the shins.
Here's Ryan Brando, wind and slap it. Rebound, Horton missed. Colmone, a pad save. Horton right to him. And he had the stick side, missed it. Into the corner, Mackey. James has Sperry in front of the net. Now Charlie Malloy. Malloy tripped up. Mackey to Brand. Brand will shoot. Deflected. And backhanded out. No icing on the play. Dacey picking up speed through neutral ice. Over the line. Dacey scores! Will Dacey! Dacey picking up speed through neutral ice. Over the line. Dacey scores! Will Dacey! Much like he did at Yale in that one against the main squad, he does it right here, end to end through a number of different bodies. He made Lyman Hall look like a bunch of cones out there.
He did.
And Will Dacey with 6:23 to play in the second period beats Colmone, glove side high, and makes it 3-0.
Boy, Will Dacey, you could see him gaining speed as he came up the ice, and he was able to cut back across at the blue line, get himself free, and put it right in the net.
There's an opportunity. They score!
Get himself free, and put it right in the net.
There's an opportunity. They score! It looks like it's Sperry from Petrick. So Carson Sperry, 2 goals in 8 seconds. And the Indians are putting a little distance between themselves and Lyman Hall here, John.
They are.
4-0. Sperry, you know what he did? He found them just under the glove of the goaltender Colmone on that one. So, Dacey with 6:23 to go. Sperry from Petrick with 6:15 to go. And the lead goes from 2 to 4. Not a bad exchange.
Uh-oh.
And we got a couple of whistles and penalty coming up.
It could be a double penalty.
Looks like both sides.
Carson Sperry for the Guilford Indians wearing number 15. And Boomer DeMoro will be going in for Lyman Hall-Haddam-Killingworth. Dean, we've seen a lot of interesting events tonight so far. I mean, we've seen Zach Cataruzzo with 2 saves. We've seen the Lyman Hall coach kicked off the bench. And we've seen Carson Sperry with 2 penalties.
And a goal. He's all over the score sheet.
Yeah, that's right.
He wants to make sure everyone knew he played tonight. Play in the corner. It's Gaudio, Tebow, and Salkins with Powell and Brand on defense. So again, this young line getting some time again. This is good ice time. We saw it against Wethersfield the other night, John.
That's right.
A lot of these guys getting some more time. That's only going to strengthen the team as a whole. Set out by Powell. After it is Donahue. Donahue will take the shot. Come on, the save. Rebound there. 2 bangs at it. That was, I think it was Salkins with the 2 opportunities. He's got it now behind the net. Eli Bishop got both arms around him. 4-on-4. Excuse me, it's 5-on-5, even strength for another 35. Just under 4.5 to play, second period. Baddock introducing himself to the Lyman Hall player behind the net. Cafaro in there. They're looking for Baddock on that one. Baddock's got it back, and he puts it wide. It went off a Lyman Hall HK skate, and right return to Derek Baddock. Lyman Hall having trouble clearing the zone. Cafaro's going to get called on a penalty, and Baddock with a hit. Cafaro's going to go with 3:39 to play in the second.
Well, Dean, it's an interesting turn of events that we have here. Guilford has 2 players in the penalty box. We haven't figured out why yet.
Cafaro's for interference. We know that. Chris Cafaro. A couple of firsts for him. He had the hat trick last game, and these are his first penalty minutes of the season.
Oh, is that right?
So,
and a Lyman Hall player's in the penalty box as well, right? Yeah, he's still in there.
That hasn't been announced.
No. Oh.
Big hit by Baddock, and Baddock is going to be called for roughing.
It's getting crowded in that box, Dean. They got 3 in there now. Derek Baddock finds himself in good company in there.
Well, maybe they could have their own pasta party. They usually do that before games.
Oh.
Look out. 5-on-3 now. Lyman Hall is going to try and edge closer. So they have 2-man advantage for a good, now minute 25 still. A lot of time. Under 3 minutes to go, second period. Dean Cornelio, John Knapp, Jeff Horton with you here from Northford Ice Pavilion. Shot right on. Brandon Mayo makes the stop. No rebound left by Mayo.
Dean, it should be mentioned that the Lyman Hall-Haddam-Killingworth bench is short. I mean, they don't have a lot of players to begin with.
They only have 14 on the roster.
Right, and as this game winds on,
yep,
you know, you get 2 lines, you know, running 2 lines all night long. It's difficult.
Yeah, you got to think they get a little winded by the third period. Right. However, they're probably seasoned and conditioned to be playing this long now. That they're 14 games into the season. They only have 6 left, including tonight. So, including a double dip with Sheehan and a double dip with Bolton, Coventry, Rockville. They got 2 games against each of those squads.
Wow.
So 4 of their 6, and then Guilford here tonight, and that's pretty much most of their season. Good work there. Stick lift. Shot. Mayo the save. That was sneaky.
Oh.
Brandon Mayo, a good stop on the long drive from Caden Batzinger.
And he was able to cover it up. This is getting more interesting by the second here, Dean. Guilford now has 4.
Well, I know, John, I know what it is. See, the Hortons hosted the last pasta party, so Matt just wants more. So when I mentioned they're doing a pasta party in there, he's still hungry. So you're right, there's 4 players in there. Standing room only crowd.
Good God.
In that box. So the officials can't even figure out how many calls they've made in this one. So we see 3 skaters for the Indians still, 5 for Lyman. Nothing has changed. Colmone comes all the way out. Final 5 seconds, and Cafaro's going to be done with his pasta. Shot gloved by Mayo. Okay, so it's finally worked out. There's not another penalty to Matt Horton as we suspected. There's just 20 seconds left on the penalty to Baddock, and then the Indians will be back to full strength. The party is ending there in that box, John.
That's right.
And the Indians are able to clear it to center. Knocked down with a high stick by Batzinger. So a whistle with 3 seconds left in the Baddock minor. Cafaro, Derek Lyon wins the draw from him. Here's Batzinger, full strength now. So Lyman Hall unsuccessful, John, in the 5-on-3. Could be a key point in this one. You got to think you want to get some momentum going in the locker room.
Right.
And they haven't got any.
Again, Dean, I think it goes down to the fact that that their offense is generated on breakout type of stuff out of the zone rather than settled offense. And it was really evident in the Guilford penalty kills.
Donahue puts a shot through screen. The puck lay loose. They're jamming away at it. Colmone finally covers. Batzinger pushing and shoving. And we got to see who's at the bottom of that pile. But Batzinger went nose to nose with one of the Indians who wasn't going to take it from him. And that's Donahue.
Brian Donahue. There's going to be a major handed out in that one, I suspect, Dean.
No?
Fighting?
Roughing? No.
Okay.
So Indians are shorthanded again. Donahue with the extra 2 minutes. They were looked to be coincidentals on Batzinger and Donahue, but Donahue picked up the extra 2. So it's 5-on-4 advantage for Lyman Hall. 37 seconds left. Well, now they're running some time off. Hey.
We've seen it all tonight, Dean.
That works. Running time now. Maybe Lyman Hall is surrendering. I don't know.
They stopped the clock with
that was a very random 14 seconds. Anyway. Now the clock hasn't started. Isn't this interesting, John? Now the clock hasn't started. Oh, maybe they have to run some more off now. I'm not sure what's happening here.
This is crazy, dude.
Interesting night at the nip, as they call it here. So, again, time running off the clock.
Yep, randomly.
Again, time randomly running off the clock, as you see there on your screen. Oh, they finally stopped it after another 9 seconds. So, oh my. Is this period over yet?
I was going to say, this could be the longest period we've seen ever.
So,
a lot of whistles this period.
Comes back to the point, fanning on it. Now an opportunity, just missed stick side. Dacey gets it to the line, not out, and time runs out in the second period. Quite a long period, a number of penalties. And you see 1:23 remaining of power play time for Lyman Hall to start the third period, John. And the Indians really pulled away. 2-0 game, and then they got 2 goals in 8 seconds from Will Dacey and Carson Sperry to make it 4-0. Lyman Hall comes back with a 2-man advantage. You got to think that's a time for them to at least get some momentum.
Nothing.
Didn't happen.
Nothing. Again, they can't get that settled offense to get anywhere near the net.
And I would think one message Coach Russo is going to give the team between periods: stay out of it with the garbage.
Stay off their chins, right.
So, because it's only going to could potentially get uglier here in the third. So we'll see.
The officials are talking to Ralph Russo, and it looks like Ryan Moore right now to discuss that very much. They're going to keep this game in check, and they should.
They should. So, after 2 periods of play, Indians lead 4-0 over Lyman Hall. We'll be back with the final 15 minutes in just a moment. We are back, the start of the third period, about to get underway here from Northford Ice Pavilion. The official's still over there talking to the scorer's table.
Guilford's going to start this period on a penalty kill.
Right. Brian Donahue in there for another 1:23. Mackey, Ring, Cataruza, and Moore, the penalty killing unit to start. Piccaro set to take the face-off against James Mackey. And the final 15 minutes are underway. And James immediately sends him back. So let's hope for a cleaner period here, a little less chippy. Although the Indians did exert some physical force out there in the last period. Their offsides are Lyman Hall, and they get whistled for it. Cafaro, Powell, Horton, and Brand will likely finish this penalty kill, which has 40 seconds left on it. Cafaro trying to tie up the puck along the boards. Powell couldn't clear the zone. Shot tipped, and Brandon Mayo, a good save on the redirection there. That's Derek Lyon. Lyon stood up by Powell. Brand, 10 seconds left on the extra penalty to Donahue, and Brand went.
Here comes a penalty.
Brand's going to be penalized for that as he went right over the top of Tangretti, and I believe holding the call.
So, as the Donahue penalty is about to roll off, Brandt finds himself heading in for a 2-minute penalty. It'll be 5-on-3 for 4 seconds.
Play in the corner. That's Cataruza. 5-on-4 now. Moore cuts off the passing lane. Cataruza hit a skate. Ryan Moore sends it down the ice. Mike Ring giving chase with Duhamel. They collide. Lyman Hall takes the puck. And Horton with a poke. Ring got his stick in there as well. Sent in on goal to Mayo, and Moore off of the helmet of Mike Ring. But Ring with a one-on-one. Horton looking to help him out. Ring. Oh, good play there by the defense. Kyle Stoddard. Nice work by him.
Mikey Ring saw Matt Horton coming in late, but tried to get it to him, just couldn't get through the defense.
Icing against Lyman. Petrick, Sperry, Cataruza, and Moore. To force him out there for Coach Russo's PK. And again, there's a pause in the action as the official discusses what's happening with Coach Russo. So it looks like we're ready to go. So, Indians, too many men. That was the call that we were so eagerly awaiting to hear what was going on. So it is 5-on-3 again for another 45. John Altieri serving the penalty. Second time he's in the penalty box today. Tough break there for Johnny. Cataruza. And he put it in the netting over the glass. Face-off will stay low. So Cataruza has it in the corner. Around and not out. That's Lyon. Slapper right on. Stick save Mayo.
Boy, he's been on all game, hasn't he, Dean? Mayo's been on all game, hasn't he?
Certainly has been. Here's another chance. So he stopped Batzinger there. And Caden will have to take it at center. Final seconds ticking off. The penalty to Brand. Here's Lyon, 5-on-4 now. Slapper from the bad angle again. Mayo the stop.
Jack Petrick.
And here's Petrick. He's got a step. He gets it over to Horton, who scores! Matt Horton buries it.
Jack Petrick.
And here's Petrick. He's got a step. He gets it over to Horton, who scores! Matt Horton buries it. Short-handed goal. And Matty Hall puts a 5 spot on the board, matching his jersey number. It's 5-0 Indians. Horton from Petrick with 11:22 to go, shorthanded.
Fantastic. It was a nice lead pass, or I wouldn't call it a lead pass, nice pass to get it away from the defense by Petrick. Swept it over, not far, but far enough where Matt Horton picked it up and was able to put it in.
Petrick, his second assist of the game. Here's Malloy. Malloy will shoot. That one just went wide of Colmone.
Jack Petrick got 2 assists and stayed out of the penalty box.
There's still 11 minutes left, John. He's not normally one to take a penalty either, but some of these guys aren't, and they've managed to find some time in the break room over there.
That's right.
Here's Kyle Stoddard. Malloy with applying the pressure. So this is interesting. Johnny Altieri out there getting some time. Well deserved. He's quite a character on the team. And it's good to see him get some time here. And a whistle, and the fans appreciate it as well. 10:31 left in the third. Altieri tried to get back out there. He's a sneaky character. And
that was a short shift.
Coach Russo said, not so fast there, son. Here's Dacey. But Altieri's good. He always wants an interview. So one of these times he's going to get his wish, I think. Evan Powell keeps his man wide. That's Rocco Cacaro, number 23 in the white. Rocco. Powell trying to keep him from the front, and a good opportunity there.
Again,
that was Rocco.
Up for the challenge.
Look out, and Mayo able to pounce on that one as it changed direction on him, and a couple more good stops for Brandon Mayo. John, we don't want to jinx him, but Brandon Mayo and the Guilford Indians are going for a double goose egg here.
Oh, Dean, you didn't say it, did you? That's like saying they're pitching a no-hitter.
Here's a chance. Oh, just wide. Good chance there for Charlie Malloy. Moore shoots, and he missed blocker side high. Cataruzza, who had the first one tonight. Just over 9 minutes to go in regulation time. Off of Petrick. He deflected that. Zach Cataruzza back for it. Batzinger. And here's Malloy. Malloy gets around one. Malloy 2-on-1 with Petrick. Charlie keeps it, shoots it. And Jason Colmone the stop. Cafaro wins it back to Brand. Nice play over to Baddock. Here's Cafaro shooting, he scores! Chris Cafaro buries it. Nice play over to Baddock. Here's Cafaro shooting, he scores! Chris Cafaro buries it from Baddock and Brand. And the Indians make it 6-0. Just like the other night against Wethersfield with 8:37 to play in regulation.
Woo. Some new players for the Indians.
So Cafaro with his second. That's 5 goals in 2 games for Chris Cafaro.
Matt Williams showing up on the ice this evening.
Dacey credit with an assist that should be Derek Baddock's.
They'll get that straightened out later, I guess.
Brand, and here's Gaudio. Gaudio, Williams, Tebow. Williams, that's Matt Williams, we should say. There's Dougie and there's Matt. That's Matt, number 10.
Matt just got lit up in the corner.
Gaudio with a hit. Tebow out there as well. It's a 3-on-2 for Lyman Hall. Shot, Mayo the same, rebound, no. Dacey with a good play.
Right.
Keep it out of there. Right, and he clears it just enough, and it's not going to be an icing. Look at that. Just like a place kicker or kickoff in football, he got it right to the 1 yard line. Here's Mike Ring. For Mackey. Mackey has Salkins going to the net.
So that matchup, Dean, that you were talking about, oh, nice save. That matchup earlier in the game, the defense, the Lyman Hall offense against the Guilford defense, really hasn't played out the way it was meant to be, I don't think.
No, well, it's been the Guilford defense, which has been playing well. Let's face it, they only allowed 2 goals against Cheshire. They shut out Wethersfield. They're doing the same right now to Lyman. Here's Tyler Salkins. He's got Ring there going to the net. Tyler still has it behind the net. And do we have a penalty coming up to him? Looks like we do with a trip.
Guilford penalty number 19, Tyler Salkins. Glove safe.
And Mayo flashes the leather on the blast from Caden Batzinger from the right point. Batzinger again with the keep. Gets around Ring. Around Moore. Puts it behind the net. Cataruzza avoids the hit. And centered. Moore's stick is there. And he's able to get it out just past Batzinger. Salkins in the box. Another minute and a half. Mike Ring has it. Takes his time. Moore called for the pass. Broken up by Tangretti. Here's a shot, and it hit Cataruzza. Another play by Cataruzza.
Another save, right?
Yeah, another save. High off the glass and out. Ring's going to give chase against Batzinger. Ring gets around Batzinger. First to the puck, knocked down, no call there. That was Duhamel. Here's Duhamel. Carrying in, flips it towards the net. Mayo will play it to the corner. Powell there, under 40 seconds left on the Salkins penalty. Indians get a fortunate bounce and Ring over to Malloy. Charlie, top of the circle, makes a move. Come on, the save. I think he had a lot of stick side.
He did.
And he shot it short side. Here's Brand. Brand still able to force the issue.
Guilford still on a penalty kill for another 15 seconds, Dean.
Cafaro plays it back to Powell. And Powell dumps it down the ice, also avoiding the hit. Final seconds ticking down. Tyler Salkins out of the box. Indians at full strength. 4:35 to go in the third period. Dean Cornelio, John Knapp, Jeff Horton with you from Northford. It's been all Guilford tonight in this SCC clash. The Indians in 4 more minutes will officially be in the state tournament with their 7th win because they have the benefit of 2 ties. You need 8 wins to get in the tournament. Brand shot blocked. Malloy checked. Horton in the middle of the ice. Cafaro looking to pick that up. Brand has some room. Following this play. Then throws a check. They get by Sperry. Big hit there as Brand and Horton combined to knock down Manny Castro. And that'll go for icing against the Guilford Indians with 3:29 to play. Petrick and Batzinger face it off. Tyler Nelson out for the Indians wearing number 2, and that goes off of Jack Petrick's glove and into the netting with a little help from our friend, the official down there. So Petrick, Nelson, and Sperry. Tyler Nelson, a freshman, the younger brother of former Indian Derek Nelson, who graduated last year. Good senior defenseman. Played a key point on that line for a number of years.
That's right.
Here's Zach Cataruzza. Zach Cat dumps it in. Bishop. Here's Moore with 2:40 left. Batzinger, nice anticipation there, but again, Cataruzza got in the way. He's been in the way of a lot of Lyman Hall opportunities. And the whistle. John, we took a look at the Division II standings coming into today.
Go ahead.
The Indians rank 9th right now in Division II, right behind our friends from over the border in Madison.
Oh, boy.
Just a couple points behind the Tigers. Amity leading the Division II point standings. East Catholic a close second. North Branford and Watertown tied with 40 points at third. So Indians 9th. They're going to move up. Here's an opportunity. Oh! Big hit there. Altieri was oh so close. John Altieri got a great pass to himself. Got a nice shot off that Comone stopped, and then was promptly greeted with a hit to the ice. So how great would that have been?
That's right. That's what you would love to see a John Altieri score.
That's not something that would have been in my pregame predictions.
Nope. It would have been worthy of an interview, possibly, Dean.
And he's been trying, as I mentioned. Here's Gaudio. Nobody there. Dacey will step in. Punched out of the zone. Altieri will play it to Powell. Evan. Dacey, a nice pass across for Malloy. Charlie. And the player's going to get called for a charge on Lyman Hall. He went right at him. 23, I'm guessing it's going to be actually a hit to the head. So either way, Lyman Hall will be penalized. And going to the box will be Rocco Cacaro. Malloy out there with Sperry and Williams. Baddock on defense with Powell. Evans got it now. A minute remaining in regulation time here.
Wow, I mean, Charlie Malloy.
Under a minute left in the third now.
Charlie Malloy falling down. Still had quite a nice wrist shot on him.
Indians on the power play looking for the extra point, John. They've got the touchdown. Now they need the extra point here, potentially. Baddock over to Powell. Evan gives a look. Cuts wide. Drops to Baddock. That was tipped. Look out! Net comes off its moorings. Digging for it was Williams. He's another one who would have gotten his first. That was close, but the net came off. 27 seconds left. You see there on your screen, Indians are 27 seconds from their second straight shutout by the identical score of 6-0. Baddock sends across. Backhanded out. Powell has to wait, and there's an offsides on the Indians. Here's Baddock. Shoulder to shoulder. Carson Sperry has it, and the time runs out in this one as Evan Powell thought about shooting it down. So I'm happy to say, John, I did not jinx them.
That's right, Dean.
So you tried to get me on the guilt trip there. Brandon Mayo with yet another shutout.
You got a scoring summary for us, Dean?
Shots were just 4-2 in the third. I think there were more penalty minutes than shots. Doesn't happen very often. Anyway, so Indians win it 6-0. They got goals by Zach Cataruzza in the first, Chris Cafaro, Will Dacey, Carson Sperry in the second, a shorthander by Matty Horton, and Chris Cafaro rounded out the scoring with his second of the night here in the third for the final of 6-0. So we're going to certainly be back with some post-game reaction from this one. And we'll be back with that in just a moment. Again, Indians victorious tonight over Lyman Hall by a score of 6-0. Good. All right, we're back with Indians goaltender Brandon Mayo. Brandon, second consecutive shutout, 6-0 scores. While it hasn't been the most action that you've seen, but it's got to be nice to get 2 in a row here.
Yeah, it feels really good. They came down when they shot. They have pretty good shots. Number 2 is pretty good. Some of the other ones. Right. I thought, what did they get? About 15 shots on me today. 15, roughly. I just thought it was a pretty good game.
For your team. I mean, this was a team that was pretty high scoring, so to hold them the way you guys did is an accomplishment. They had 66 goals scored coming in, so it's a pretty good accomplishment for you and the defense.
Yeah, it is.
Talk about the group in front of you a little bit. They did a good job clearing some people out as well.
Cataruzza cleared the puck a lot in front of the net. Our D were really well. Our forwards did pretty good. Yeah. A lot of we buried the puck in the net. We scored 6-0. Right. We do that every game. And
that's something not new, but I mean, in terms of 6 goals a game, now it's twice in a row, as you're mentioning, burying the puck. That's something you guys have gotten a lot of shots in the past, and it's been a 3-2, 2-1 game, and you've had to be, on your toes there in the last couple seconds. Yeah. Burying it though, this team's got to be gaining a lot more confidence offensively.
Yeah.
Is that what you're sensing in the locker room from everybody?
Our team is really stepping up for the playoffs because we're in now.
Right.
So we want to just win a lot of games on forward and make to the championship.
And certainly improve your position in Division 2 as well.
Yeah.
And so you mentioned Zach Cataruzza. He made 2 saves behind you. On top of all the saves you made, 2 saves behind you. He's been a little snake bitten scoring, and I don't know, that reaction must have been nice after he scored the first goal of the game tonight.
Yeah, I was really pumped when he scored the first goal. It really set the tone for our team, and it was just snipe.
It certainly was, and Chris Cafaro, 5 goals in 2 games. Where's that coming from?
He's doing really good. He's burying the puck. He's starting to be in the right positions now. He's shooting more.
Now I have to tell you, I don't know if you heard the last interview or not, but he settled the dispute for me, the practice dispute. So, I don't know, man. You've still been doing a great job, but they said they got you a little, just in practice. Well, is that true? You're going to come clean now?
Well, I stop most of the shots. They score a little few there. I don't stop every shot in the practice. They do score some, but I do stop most of them, though. Cafaro misses the net half of the time.
Oh, see, there's more truth that we haven't heard. Thank you for clearing that up. Overall, and some younger players getting some time too. Some of your younger teammates that are freshmen like you, freshmen, sophomores. Got to be really nice to see some of your friends and teammates getting some good ice time, especially middle, late stages of the game.
Yeah, they're really picking it up. Steven Tebow was probably I was pretty impressed because he's starting to get more playing time. All the underlines are starting to pick it up and step up.
I think at the end there, even Altieri and Williams had golden chances to score.
Yeah, Altieri was right in front. They gave the pass right to him, shot it, and almost went over his shoulder. If it went over a little higher, you would have scored.
Now you guys have a week off, which the way you're playing right now, it'd be nice to probably play again tomorrow.
Yeah.
But with a week off and, the offense seemingly going, defense playing well in front of you, you got a big game coming up next week. What do you feel the week of practice is going to be like? Anything particular you guys going to be working on?
North Haven. We're playing North Haven, right? Probably just scoring because the North Haven, we could definitely score with North Haven.
Right.
We just got to clear the puck. We just got to pass it around the net because a lot of our goals last game were like, I think movement goals. The goal you had to move a lot.
Yeah.
We could definitely. I think we could definitely win this game.
And that makes sense. That's been how you guys have been scoring some more goals. So great job again tonight. Back-to-back shutouts. We hope it continues for you. We're going to be back with some more reaction from Zach Cataruzza in just a moment. We're back with Indians captain, senior Zach Cataruzza. Zach, tonight, I said before the game, actually, I made a prediction that you're going to have a breakout game. I don't know why I said it. And then thank you for backing me up, even though you didn't even know you did. But that first goal had to feel like a huge monkey off your back. You have 1 goal coming in. You've had so many chances. You hit the crossbar last game. That one goes in. I mean, it's got to feel like, wow, just a big monkey off the back.
You know, I mean, I've been hitting crossbar all year. I got my first goal, I think, the first game.
Right.
And I mean, it's been a long time. It's nice to finally put one in.
And did he give you that, or did you just kind of pick that top corner?
Well, you know, it was kind of wide open, but I think it bounced it off his shoulder a little bit. So.
Fair enough. Then right after that, you come back down and make one of the 2 saves of the game, aside from what Brandon Mayo did, of course. But talk about the couple saves of the game where I think both times you got him right in the crease and somehow managed to get it out of there. What happened?
I mean, Mayo's doing a great job stopping the puck. Saw it. Definitely didn't want one of those going in. Helped Mayo out a little bit with a shutout. You know, he's had 2 of those, so he's playing great. I don't know, just instinct.
Come from lacrosse?
I'd like to think so. You know, like to pick off some passes every once in a while.
Offensively, though, you guys now 6 goals in consecutive games. It seems like in the past you've had 30, 40 shots on goal, whatever it might be, and you're getting 2-3 goals a game. Now you're getting the shots and you're finally burying them. Is the offense as a whole finally coming around? Is that fair to say or not?
I think that first line's working great together. Maddie, Moose, Mikey, they're really starting to like grind down in the corners, get the puck out front, get some shots, and those rebounds too. They're just putting them in.
And some of the younger guys really stepping up. Chris Cafaro, 5 goals in 2 games. We knew he had it in him, but man, if that's not a breakout, I don't know what it is.
I mean, he had that hat trick in the last game.
Right.
It was surprised me, but you know, I mean, helped us a lot. He's been helping us out all year, and it's nice to see him finally put some goals in.
Now, you guys clinch a playoff berth tonight as well. So, again, another, shall we say, relief. And now you can just work for playoff position. But another thing, this game was just odd in terms of so many stoppages, so many penalties, the physical play. I'm not sure if what was the feeling there on the bench? Like, what is going on here? This is just unusual, this place.
Well, at one point, I mean, I thought I was fresh and coming straight onto the ice because we're sitting around for so long. But I mean, lots of penalties, but it's been a common theme throughout the year. But you know, we work hard.
Is that one thing Coach is kind of really talking to you guys about in terms of if there's one thing you have to work on? It seems like the offense is starting to come around. Defense has always been strong. You haven't let in many goals a game. But in terms of the penalties, I'm sure that's something Coach is probably harping you guys a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's on us every game. I mean, it kills us.
Yeah.
But, you know, got to come out and play.
Now, with two of the more physical guys, I'm going to put you in a situation. You're along the boards, and you've got Brian Donahue and Derek Baddock coming at you from either side. Which guy don't you want to get hit by?
Well,
who's going to hit you harder, in other words?
I'd like to say Donahue. He's got some things going on in his head. He likes to hurt people, but would not want Baddock to hit me. He's got more momentum coming, bigger size probably.
All right, so you eased your way out of that one. you gave them both their props. Probably a fair thing to do. Ryan Brand, though, isn't too far behind.
Is that funny you say that? We actually got a game going. 1 point for a hit, 2 points for minus 2 points for a penalty. But you know, he was coming out, hitting some kids real hard.
Now wait a second. 1 point for a hit, minus 2 for a penalty. Are there any guys in the minus? Or shall we not go there?
Well, I mean, I hate to say it, but I think Donahue might be in the minus a little bit. I think Baddock's close to him, but you know, overall, we need that hitting strength. It really sets kids back, tires them out, and I mean, it helps us out in the long run.
Absolutely. Now, from what we understand, I think the play tonight was certainly fueled by a huge pasta party that really encapped all of Guilford or something. But everybody, you guys all have pasta parties the night before. Has there been a best one so far this season?
I mean, after last night, it's kind of hard to trump that. Matt Horton, they threw a great pasta party. I have to say, though, Ryan is definitely coming in second for the pasta parties.
So Jeff and I know where we need to go next time. So, anyway, all right, you've got North Haven coming up. They beat you the first time. You got a week of practice coming in, like I asked Mayo. You obviously want to get them back. You've had 2 great games back-to-back here. What do you think you're going to be working on, and what do you need to do to beat North Haven this time?
Well, I mean, we were set back pretty bad with missing Matty Horton, but
Right.
I think this time stepping up the physical play, it's really going to make a difference. I mean, we've been working hard in practice, getting the puck moving, get some chemistry between the lines. So I think this time we're going to be better prepared.
All right, well, let's hope it continues. Zach, congratulations on getting that little monkey off your back and also making 2 huge saves. So you were really just in that exchange. Should be a +3, but we can't give that to you. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up from here from Northford. Once again, Indians for Jeff Horton and John Knapp. I'm Dean Cornelio. Indians victorious over Lyman Hall HK by a final of 6-0. Good night, everybody.